I suspect you've committed an offence, so I need your name, your date of birth and your address.
I'm not giving them to you.
You realise that if you don't give me the details, I'm going to have to arrest you.
That's all right, then I'll sue.
Welcome to Watch Law. Know your rights. Watch the law in action.
This episode is brought to us by PJ Audits. Be sure to check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him the credit he deserves. I end this episode. Auditor PJ completes a lawful drone flight over a factory, and, as expected, the police are called. Officers arrive, and one of them immediately stands out, not for professionalism, but for how out of her depth she is. She demonstrates no grasp of the law, cannot clearly articulate what offense she believes has occurred, and fumbles through half-formed claims while attempting to bluff authority. When PJ calmly dismantles her position, the fallback is immediate and predictable: threats of arrest. This video exposes how desperate forces must be if this is a level of competence being deployed on the streets.
Hey, love, are you recording, mate?
Yes, I am. Are you recording me?
I am.
Fair play. Okay. We had the call. Are you aware?
That's why I'm still here waiting.
Oh, okay. They are saying that you've been flying a drone.
That's right.
Over premises.
That's right.
Oh, okay. What's the intention of that?
To take a video. It don't matter what the intention is. It's uncontrolled airspace, love, and I can fly wherever I like.
Oh, and have you got any certificate for that?
I don't need a certificate for it.
But you got a flyer ID?
I have got a flyer ID.
Yeah.
Have you got that?
Can we have a look at your flyer ID, please?
Yeah.
Pretty much that, so yeah. Yeah.
So what are the rules and regulations then of flying over an occupied space?
You're supposed to know this, not me.
Well, you're the person that's got the licence, therefore I'm checking to see whether you know what the rules and regulations are.
Am I alright just to hold it, Peter?
As long as you don't take photographs of it.
I'll record it.
No, don't want that.
Record it anyway.
No, don't want it.
Okay.
Don't record it.
It's okay, it's in my possession. I'm not going to do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't want you recording it. It's my property.
Okay, I know.
Thank you.
Property, but you're giving me your property. So what I'll do...
No, you took it off me. I showed it you and you took it out of my hand.
Yeah. Because it's
Right,
easy for
and
me.
I want it back now, thank you.
It's easy for me just to get your details. Okay, darling, I'm just going to write it
Right.
down. But
No, you're all right.
Hang on. I'll just quickly take the details.
This is a first red flag, and it happens instantly. PJ briefly shows his flyer ID, and the officer simply takes it, not to verify an offense, but to begin extracting details when none are lawfully required. This is not routine. It is overreach. You do not have the authority to retain someone's ID or collect personal information simply because you are curious or uncomfortable. A flyer ID is not a license, nor is it a police-issued document. It is a voluntary identification card within the drone community, used to demonstrate training, registration, or operator credentials, primarily to reassure the public or landowners. It carries no legal obligation to be handed over, retained, or examined by police unless a specific statutory power exists.
You've got my details. You've got them on your camera.
Yeah, but I need to rewatch it. It's easier if I just write it down.
If we've come out to somebody, what we'll do is we'll PNC you, right? Because we've come out specifically to come and see you because you've been flying.
Yeah, but I don't have to give you my details. The only reason I've given you my details, I don't even have to give you that. And now she's taking it off me.
She hasn't taken it off.
She's refusing to give it me back.
Okay.
Don't matter, I want it back, thank you. My property.
Okay, so what I think it is, okay, and according to the law, have you heard about Article 265 Navigation Order 2016?
Just a series of numbers.
No, it's not.
2016.
It's actually an offence, okay?
Right.
By the sound of it, you have broken the law today.
No, I haven't.
So now, if you just listen out to me, okay? So I suspect you have broken the law. In order to, I expect to obviously ask for your details, get your full name, date of birth, etc.
I haven't broken any laws.
Okay.
This is where the bluff begins to collapse. The officer reaches for Article 265 of the Air Navigation Order 2016 and declares an offense, as if simply quoting legislation makes it valid. It does not. Quoting a provision alone does not establish a breach. You must explain how the conduct meets each element of the offense, which she cannot do. Worse still, she cites outdated legislation. The drone framework was updated and restructured under the 2020 amendments, which define sub 250-gram categories, operational classes, and modern restrictions. Falling back on a 2016 provision within the current regulatory landscape shows she has not kept up with the rules she claims to enforce.
Would you like me to demonstrate you what it is?
You can demonstrate what you like, and then I'll show you the proper version.
The proper version?
Yeah, the proper version that says a sub 249 gram drone can fly anywhere.
Okay.
As long as it's not,
No.
as long as it's not an airfield or a prison.
No, this other
That's
laws.
2016, that's 8 years old.
But it's
Yeah.
slightly
Yes.
changed with the recording device, hasn't it?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does if you record.
No, it doesn't. You don't know nothing, mate.
Do you
I'll
just
show you in a
wanna-
minute.
That's on there. Do you just want to go through the points and I'll just add this to the log?
But we haven't seen where you've been flying.
Would you?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because you're not supposed to fly with 150 metres of
Who's told you that rubbish?
area. That's
Who's told you that?
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Have they given you permission to film?
You don't need permission. As long as I take off and land in a public place, I can fly wherever I like.
Well, it's a private place, isn't it? It's not public.
No, I said as long as I take off and land in a public place, I can film whatever I like, and I can fly wherever I like, as long as it's not an airfield
What about human
or a
act
prison.
right, then?
What about what?
What about human act rights? What about human act rights?
Human what?
Human act rights.
I don't know what you're
Have
saying.
you not heard about human act rights?
What about it?
Here, she fully loses a plot. She asserts that PJ requires permission because the area is private, instantly revealing her misunderstanding of the difference between land ownership and airspace. PJ correctly shuts this down. Permission on the ground governs where you stand, not where you fly. If you launch from a lawful public location and are not in restricted airspace, the landowner's consent is irrelevant. When this fails, she resorts to desperation, invoking a vague human act rights claim, not even the correct terminology, let alone a coherent application. The Human Rights Act does not ban filming, does not empower officers to shut down cameras, and does not override aviation rules simply because someone feels uneasy.
For example, right to privacy. No?
Right? Haven't you heard that there's no such thing as privacy in a public place? Let me run a scenario past you then.
Okay. No, you're not running any scenario.
I am going to run a scenario
Okay.
past you.
You
If I
are.
stand outside Buckingham Palace and photograph or video the Queen on her balcony, which is private property, I can do, and nobody can do anything about
There's no
it.
balcony now. are
What?
there? There's no balconies here, are there?
Well, what difference does that make? The point I'm making is, I'm videoing somebody on private land.
Okay. But that's not a scenario we're talking about, are
Well,
we?
it is, that's what you've just been talking
We're
about.
talking about you flying over a private business.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it is, because...
No, it isn't.
Well, it is.
You've got to get the current laws,
Really?
not laws. It's like saying 50 years ago, 60 years ago, they used to hang you for murder, but they don't anymore.
Well,
So that I'm not going to get hung.
there are certain laws that still stand.
Right, and you're wrong.
We are.
You are wrong, yes. Thank you.
I shall clarify.
This exchange completely dismantles her position. PJ correctly explains that there is no general right to privacy in public view. He uses a simple, clear example to make his point. If something can be seen from a location the public is lawfully allowed to access, filming it is lawful. His Buckingham Palace example is not about balconies. It is about visibility. The law does not distinguish between royalty and a factory. It only considers whether the subject is exposed to public view. Her response, "There's no balcony here," is staggering. It demonstrates that she has not only misunderstood drone law, but also failed to grasp the analogy illustrating basic privacy rights. Instead of engaging with the principle, she seizes a literal detail and treats it as a point scored.
Are you telling me if I get myself a drone,
As long as it's sub 250, yeah?
and stand in the road and film you,
Yeah,
fly it over your garden,
yeah.
that's absolutely fine with you?
You can fly it over my garden. Now, if you
Okay.
try and video in through the windows and stuff like that's a different matter.
Well, how do you know I'm not?
I don't. But you're talking about scenarios, and you didn't want scenarios a minute ago when I'm talking about the Queen.
Yeah, but that's a different matter.
Why is it a different matter?
Because it's the Queen.
Because I was saying it and not you. Right, okay.
No, I didn't say,
Yeah,
I didn't say
yeah.
that. No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a public place, but where you flying your drone, it's not a public place.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't
So, yeah,
matter.
I ain't got a problem if you take it around the common or a park, but what I'm being told is that you've been flying it over this business.
I have flown it over that business.
Okay.
I have flown it over that business because I'm allowed to legally.
I've got here lots of coins that you're not allowed to do.
And what
Okay.
the laws have changed since 2016.
Okay, I'm aware of it.
Well, you obviously are not.
She remains fixated on the idea that land ownership extends upward, as if businesses own the airspace above their property. They do not. Airspace is not divided by property boundaries, and calling it not public does not change that. Confusing the two is a basic category error, which she repeats because she does not understand the legal framework she is attempting to enforce. Airspace is not classified as public or private in the way land is. It is regulated. Either it is restricted or it is not. If it is not, permission from a business is irrelevant. Her insistence shows she is inventing rules to justify interference rather than applying real legal principles.
Okay.
Mine's below
Where's your
250 grams. In the car.
drone? Okay, can we have a look, please?
No.
We can't.
No.
We can't.
No.
So how do I know that what you're telling me is the truth?
Because I've told you.
Well, I need to see some proof on that. If you're quoting all of them laws, then you say, actually, you can't see my drone. How do I know that this is your drone? And what it weighs? I didn't even know what drone you've got. I haven't.
I've told you what I've got.
Well, people tell you a lot of things. Okay.
Don't dispute they do. Don't have to give it you.
You do.
Why do I?
You committed an offence.
That's what, sorry?
I suspect you've committed an offence, so I need your name, your date of birth, and your address.
I'm not giving them to you.
In case we need to contact you further in relation to this, if they want to make a complaint, okay?
Yeah.
But we're trying to find out what story. We're not trying
That's
to.
fine. I'll stand here all day until you find
I
out.
haven't got time for that. I haven't got time for that.
Well, that's not my problem.
But what the officers are asking is, got the right to ask you for your name and your date of birth, and then it's offence not to give it.
No, it's not. It's only an offence if I refuse to give my name and address, if I've been arrested or I'm being detained.
Well, you're not being any of those.
Right, thank you. So I don't have to give my details.
She exposes herself the moment she asks, "How do I know it's under 249 grams?" and immediately pivots to suspicion. This is a fundamental misunderstanding. Uncertainty is not ground for enforcement. If an officer has no facts indicating an offense, they cannot treat that gap as justification to escalate. PJ's refusal to prove the drone's weight is not defiance. It is recognition that no legal power exists to compel him. The second officer then falls into a common street-level myth, demanding name and address, claiming it is an offense if refused. PJ dismantles this instantly. The most revealing moment follows. The officer admits PJ is neither detained nor under arrest. That single confirmation eliminates any leverage they thought they had.
You realise that if you don't give me the details, I'm going to have to arrest you.
That's all right, then I'll sue you.
Fine, you can work. I'm not going to sue you, but I haven't got your details. You're refusing your details, and you have committed an offence in my eyes. So I need your details so I can deal with you without taking you to custody. If you refuse those details, we're going to have to arrest you. Okay.
And what are you going to arrest me for?
For breach of that.
For breach of that?
For breach of the flying. Yeah.
What flying rule's that? Explain to me. Give me the details.
The one that you've been arguing to me about.
Right, which is what?
Okay. Report it again, please.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Unmanned aircraft.
Right.
Need to people, vessels, vehicles, or structures.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That lot. Thank you
Right.
very much. Yeah?
But you're quoting specific weights, etc. But you can't prove to us what weight you're
You're refusing.
Oh, I can do.
We
You're
can't. You're not
refusing
allowing
to,
us to see it. So
I can
therefore,
do.
the officer's got the right, because at this moment she doesn't know whether an offence has been committed, to ask you for your name and address and date of birth. It's a normal thing, but you're refusing to do that. You're making it difficult.
I'm not making it difficult. I'm just telling you. I'll show you my drone. That's all I'm going to do.
I see you've got a lot of time on your hands, all right.
I'll show you my drone. That's all I'm going to do. So then she prattles on about, why do I have to threaten to arrest you for you to give me your details? I didn't give her my details at all. All I did was show her my drone. Does she look good? Does she look good as a police officer, or does she look an absolute nincompoop? Anyway, I'll let you be the judge of that.
She appears quite simply incompetent. Every justification she reaches for collapses when examined. Private property becomes airspace confusion. Privacy becomes a misunderstood concept. Uncertainty is treated as suspicion. What makes this painful to watch is that the encounter is neither fast-moving nor high-pressure. She has time to think, to listen, and yet she continues to bluff her way forward. PJ does not expose her by arguing harder. He exposes her by allowing her to continue speaking until gaps in logic are impossible to ignore. This episode demonstrates escalation driven by ego, not evidence. Each correction does not reset the interaction. It provokes the next threat. Officers like this are not dangerous because they shout or act quickly. They are dangerous because they believe themselves while being wrong. Someone unable to distinguish airspace from land, opinion from law, or uncertainty from suspicion should never rely on threats of arrest. Yet here she is, empowered to escalate until someone yields. That concludes today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me continue independent coverage. Also, be sure to check out PJ Audits. His channel is linked in the description. Show him some support. Thank you for watching. This was Watch Law, and I'll see you in the next episode.